Hello, this is William Danny from dantech.net. This is our Thursday video cast, and I just wanted to say hello to everybody that's checking the video out. And today I wanted to take a couple of minutes and talk about antivirus. Some people say that I beat a horse over the head by talking about antivirus so much, but I've been in technology for more than 20 years, and I can tell you that attacks and threats and the need for security has increased over the years progressively. So it's very important that antivirus be installed and configured properly on your devices. It's an important thing, not just for your home computer, but also for your tablet or even your cell phone or mobile device that you might be using. It's going to be really important that you get some type of antivirus installed, even for those of us who are using Apple products. Now, at one point in time, Apple was pretty safe, and some people would even argue that you didn't need antivirus on an Apple device. However, Apple has had to become a survivor of their own success. And because they're so popular and so prevalent nowadays in many circles of society, there are some attackers that target Apple devices, Apple iPhones and Apple Macs and iPads. So it's going to be important that you get antivirus installed on those as well. There's a couple of different options out there when you think about what type of antivirus you want to install or use. Some are paid for, some are free. Two of the ones that I use are AVG and Avast. And really some people will ask, well, what's the best antivirus to use? Really, there is no best. Because of all the malicious hackers out there and all the attacks that are happening, and you have people out there that have too much time on their hands, and they write code all day long attempting to break into usually larger corporations. And unfortunately, a lot of us home users, small office users, we get caught up in the mix. So there is no one-shot solution, no antivirus package or software application is going to be able to stop everything. So the answer to that question is that there really is no best antivirus package or application. Again, two of the ones that I use are Avast and AVG, and they're free. And by free, I mean they are completely free. Now, they've gotten to the point where they will ask you periodically if you want to upgrade to the newer, not newer version, but if you want to upgrade to a paid-for service or version of the software. And you can do that, really you can. And also, the free version works just fine. The main thing with any antivirus package is that, one, you run the scans. That's very important. It has to scan. And just as important, possibly even more important, is that it has to update. Those antivirus definitions or the definition file, it has to be downloaded. That's very important, because if the antivirus application doesn't have an updated definition file, then it won't know what to look for. There could be a threat sitting on your computer or something that you just downloaded today, and if you don't have an up-to-date definition file in your antivirus application, then your antivirus software won't know anything about that threat, and the threat may lie there dormant, or it may attack your computer or your device, and you will be defenseless without an up-to-date definition file. The second thing, again, is that you've got to run the scans. Now, one of the things that happens usually when an antivirus scan needs to run is that it runs at a time that's inappropriate or not best for the user. You might be using your computer, using your device, you see the antivirus scan pop up, and you cut it off because it's not the right time. And that's fine as long as you remember to run the antivirus at some point in time. It has to run, especially if there's a threat on your machine that may not be apparent. The threat may be lying somewhere in the background. Your machine may be slowing down, that type of thing. So the scans has to run in order for the antivirus software and application to detect the threat and then deal with it effectively, either deleting the file or quarantining the file or something of that nature. But that's my tip for today. If you don't have antivirus, you need to get some. And it should be on any device that's connected to the internet. So again, that's going to be your desktop, your Mac, your tablet, your mobile phone, your cell phone, anything that has internet connectivity should also have some type of antivirus installed and configured properly. The definition file should be up to date, and the scans should be running periodically. They should be scheduled. That's the best way to run them. And if you miss a scan, then just let it run. Either let it run overnight, leave your computer up, let the scan run. They usually run by default at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you're like me, then sometimes you're using your computer at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But the important thing is let the scans run. They've got to run. So that's my tip. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up on YouTube. You can hit me on Twitter at DanTech. And thank you. Talk to you later.